Hey, I'm Truman with Zebco, and I want to tell you about the new Ready Tackle all-purpose spinning and spin cast combos. These combos and kits have everything you need to catch small to medium-sized game fish, such as bass and panfish. These combos include a 5'6" durable fiberglass rod, and the reels are all metal gears and come pre-spooled with Zebco line. These tackle kits include 1 grub spinnerbait, 3 bait holder hooks, 6 split shot sinkers, 4 grubs, 4 tube jigs and 4 minnow jigs, 2 plastic bobbers, 3 jig heads, and 2 tube jig hooks. Now that we've gone over the features of your combo and everything that's included in the tackle kit, let's show you how to use them.
Hey everyone, Ian with Zebco here to talk to you about our Ready Tackle flatboard combos. These come in both spin cast and spinning models. They are both 2-piece rods, so they're great for travel. And we're going to go through how to line these up and rig them so you're ready to go fishing. Both of these combos out of the box come with the reel not yet on the rod. So I'm going to show you really quick how to secure the reel to the reel seat. You're going to take your rod, take your reel, set that in there just like that, and using the foregrip, tighten down the reel seat around the reel. Now you're ready to string your line and tie on a bait. As I mentioned, these are 2-piece rods, so they're excellent to travel with. And to put these two together, you'll just take the tip end and insert that into the butt end of the rod, lining up your line guides so that they're nice and straight. Now you can take your line, click the button on the spin cast. That allows you to bring the line out, sending the tip of the line through each line guide, being sure not to wrap around the rod blank, just like that. Engage your reel. Now you're ready to tie on a bait. Here we've got our spinning combo, and to start off, sending the line through the guides, you want to be sure to open your bail. Take the line from the line holder there on the spool. That line should fall freely off the spool, go right through your line guides. Flip the bail back over, and we'll get us a bait and tie it on. So now we're going to go through how to set up a hook and bobber for fishing with worms, night crawlers, crickets, any type of bait. So you'll take your bait hook, run your line through the eye of the hook. We're going to tie an improved clinch knot where you double up your line, wrap it 5 to 8 times around your main line, send your tag end through the loop you've created at the bottom and back through the loop you made at the top. Wet your line and cinch it. From there we'll clip our tag end. Once you have your hook tied on, we can now crimp our split shot directly onto the line. You'll take your split shot sinker, put it in your pliers, put the line in the split shot, crimp down snug with your pliers. That's what it should look like. You can do this about 4 to 8 inches up your line. Now we take our bobber, we press the button on top, a hook will pop out of the bottom, place your line in that bottom hook, press the button once again, you'll have another hook coming off the top, take your line, loop it into that top hook, and there you go. Got a bobber rig that you can fish for all varieties of fish. Now that we've gone over how to rig our bobber setup, we're going to go over how to cast and fish the rig. So before we get into casting, I want to start off by pointing out our anti-reverse feature on your Zebco spinning reel, and that's going to be located right here at the bottom of the reel. You're going to want to make sure that anti-reverse is engaged so your reel cannot go backwards in your fishing. Now that we've gone over that, let's go into the cast. We're going to leave about a foot of line coming off the tip of our rod, and you're going to bring your bail to where the line roller is at the top closest to your finger. You want your index finger to be able to reach down and easily grab the line that's coming off your reel, just like that. So once you grab the line with your finger, you're going to be able to open your bail and your line's not going to go off your reel. From there, you can do a back cast, forward, point and release. And if you put it all together, you should come out with a cast that looks something like that. When you're fishing a bobber rig or a float, typically you're using some kind of bait. A bait you don't necessarily have to work, so once you cast it out there, let the bobber do the work. Let the fish come to you. Now we're going to rig up the grub spinnerbait. And with this, you're going to send your line through the loop in the wire. And this is where you'll tie your improved clinch knot. There you'll see we've got a jig head with no bait on it. So we will take our grub, line it up on the hook of the jig head, see where that hook will come out of the grub, rig it straight down the middle, and we want to come out right where we saw that bend of the hook when we lined it up. Should look just about like that. Okay, so now we're going to go over how to correctly rig your tube jig onto your tube jig head. And for that, we're going to take your tube jig head and insert it into the tube with the eye of the hook coming out from inside the tube. So you'll start by taking your tube jig head and inserting it through the back of the tube. And it should look something like that. Now we'll tie it onto our line. For this bait, you want to make sure that you rig the jig head inside the tube before you tie your line on. We're going to go over how to cast your Zebco Ready Tackle Spin Cast Combo. And there we're going to start by leaving yourself about 1 foot to 1.5 foot of line coming off the tip of your rod, pressing the main button on the spin cast reel, go back cast, forward, release that button. If you put all those together, it should look something like this. Turn the handle to engage the reel and retrieve the lure. In your Zebco Ready Tackle kit, you're going to find a variety of baits. You've got a jig minnow, a tube jig, a grub, and the grub spinner bait. With all of these baits, you're going to work them pretty much the same. You're going to be able to cast them out, let them sink, and for the most part, a straight retrieve will get you plenty of bites. Depending on the day, you can mix up your speed and maybe throw in a reel twitch or a rod twitch to entice an extra bite. For more information about this product and others, go to zebco.com/academy.